This tutorial will show you how to manage the special announcements content type on Unity responsive themes. These instructions apply to all responsive Unity themes in Drupal 7 that have the special announcements content type on their homepage. For questions, please submit a support ticket at support.oneeach.com, or if you're in Basecamp working on a new site, please go ahead and post a new Basecamp message for your project team. And don't forget to watch any other helpful Unity-specific and general topic tutorials on Knowledge Base. To get started, again, you'll want to make sure that you are logged into your site using either Firefox or Google Chrome. To create a new special announcements item on your homepage, you'll always be able to go to Content, Add Content, and Special Announcement. Your special announcements items show up underneath your rotor, usually on theme number 1. They also do have the ability to show up on theme number 3 from time to time. But this block shows one special announcements item at a time. So if you have 5 special announcements items, again, only the first one is going to show up. This item or this block, if it does not have an item to show or an item that is published, it will hide itself from the home page, moving the promo banners up to take up that extra space. So that way there isn't a blank area in between your rotors and your promo banners on the home page. To find a list of all items that are scheduled to either be published or unpublished on your site, including your special announcements, you can go to Content and Scheduled. And then you'll see there the content, title of the content type, or I should say the item, title of the item, as well as what content type that is. You'll be able to see if these items are published or unpublished, whether they're set to be published or unpublished on a specific day, and then you'll also be able to edit these items. So again, you can always come in here and edit these items. You can change the title. The title does not appear on the home page anywhere. Only the body of the item shows up on the home page. So only anything that appears in this area will show up on the home page in that block underneath your rotor images. Please be aware, just like any other page on your site, that if you are copying and pasting into the body area, you'll want to use either a notepad item or you'll want to use a text edit item. So if you're on a PC, you can use Notepad. It's a free accessory item you should already have. And similarly, if you are on a Mac, you'll want to use a text edit item. Both will give you the ability to copy and paste as plain text, which will remove any extra formatting that you might not see, that you might incur by copying text or content either from Word or a PDF or either from another resource such as a website or so on. So again, make sure that if you are copying and pasting anything into this body area, that you are copying it and pasting it as plain text. But other than that, feel free to add any other formatting items. If you want to create headings or change the size of the text, you can also add in links and images to this area. You have the ability to list when the event starts and when the event ends. This is not the publishing information. This does not determine when the item will be published or unpublished. This just lets somebody know that the event starts on a specific day or ends on a specific day. And then last but not least, you'll see right here that you have an option for scheduling. This will give you the ability to enter in a publishing date as well as an unpublishing date. And then I should say, this is last but not least, you'll see at the very bottom, you have the ability to unpublish these items or publish them. If you want to unpublish them, you can, number 1, schedule them to be unpublished on a specific date, or you can unpublish them yourself by unchecking the publish option and then saving your work. You'll see that it should be listed as unpublished. If you go back to your home page, that block should have disappeared and the promo banners should move up. Now this was where you can come into Content, Add Content, and create a new special announcement if you want. So let's just say new special announcement item. And that's listed. Oof, toony. There we go. And then I can do whatever I want to this. If I want to make this a specific size or a heading, or I can link it. I can add in images if I want to. I'm just going to go ahead and add that information. And let's add in a time. Let's say it's tomorrow. And this does use military time. So again, if it's noon, it will be 1200 hours. If it's 2 o'clock, it'll be 1400 hours, and so on and so forth. So I'm entering in a time, and then I can also schedule this to publish on a specific date or unpublish on a specific date. If you want to publish it now and you don't have an item on the home page, then what you can do is you can leave the publish on date alone, and you can set an unpublish on date. So if you know that after 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, you want that to go away, then you'll want to go 1400 hours tomorrow. And you don't have to put a publish on date because this item will be published. As I mentioned earlier, again, at the very bottom, you'll always be able to see if this item is set to be published or not published. And I'm going to go ahead and save. Now that I've added this new item to the home page, or a new special item, it should show up on the home page. So again, you can see wonderful news to come. Please stay tuned. That is the special announcement that I have set up. Again, I can always view this information by going to scheduled. So you'll be able to see if you have any content that is set to be scheduled or unscheduled on a specific day, or I should say unpublished or published on a specific date. Again, you can come in here to edit these items. You can change the titles, you can update the information that appears in the body, as well as the event date and the scheduling information, whether it be published on or unpublished on. Please be aware that all of your content types do have the ability to be scheduled. So you will be able to see in the scheduled area under content what content type it is. So if it's a rotor image, it's a special announcement, and then you'll be, again, able to see the status of these pages and when they're published on. You also have the ability to go to your list of content and sort specifically by your special announcements content type, apply that filter, and you'll see the 2 items that are listed. You do have the ability to go in and publish any of these items. You can either do that on the editing page, or you can check a box right over here to the left of the item, and then choose either to publish it or unpublish these items over here. So again, you have several ways of publishing and unpublishing items. You can set these special announcement items to be published or unpublished on a specific date, as well as the rest of your content. If you have any questions about editing, creating, or managing the special announcements content type on your home page that appears underneath your rotor images, go ahead and click the help button in your black admin menu, and that'll take you to support.oneach.com, where our wonderful team is there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help.